okay. My my family is sick. We have a
Oh my
suspicion.
God.
Yeah, we have a suspicion of COVID, but it's okay. A lot of emotion.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hope you're okay.
Oh, me too. Me too. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. This virus is very, very bad.
Yeah.
Only a little distraction, something small that you do and you can get infected, you know, something really small that you forget. And then one person, only one person getting in touch with the virus, and then the transmission is poof, like this, very fast. And then
Yeah.
everybody gets a cold, and it's something mild. It's something real. I'm okay. I'm good. I just have a sore throat, and sometimes I sneeze. So it's something. Thank God, it's something good, nothing bad. But my mother is in bed. She has a very bad cold. She has fever. She just arrived from hospital. She went to hospital today, and they gave her all the medication and everything a patient needs to take. But I'm glad that she didn't have to stay there. And but it's really bad.
Yeah.
Then
You
everybody,
you have the vaccine?
I got the first. I got the first.
Oh,
I need to get the second one. Yeah, this week I will try to get the second one.
oh. What
Yeah.
vaccine? What?
Which one? AstraZeneca.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I took the first one, and I still have to take the second one. So
oh.
yeah. So I'm
But
not
the but the claims change so much fast.
the
And
weather. The
yeah,
weather
and
is,
how
yeah.
is one thing.
Yeah, that's true. The weather keeps changing. So yeah, on top of everything, we also have the weather conditions, so it keeps changing, and we are prone to develop the common cold. So yeah, we have to wait and see. So she has all the symptoms: fever, a lot of coughing. She's been coughing a lot, and she has backache, her body hurts, all that stuff. But anyway, let's wait and see. But thank God, um, she managed to come back, and she is home now, and we are happy to have her back here, because I thought when she went to hospital this morning, I thought she was going to stay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because nowadays, especially old people, they usually keep old people there. But fortunately, I think the oxygen levels are not that bad. She's still breathing well. So that's why they sent her back home. So I'm glad for that. So I think she will be okay. It's just a matter of taking the medication they sent. I already called the drugstore, and let's wait and see. And you guys, take care. Do you live with your parents? Do you live with your?
I'm just go to school.
Oh, I see. So be careful.
Yeah.
Do you
Every
live?
time alcohol and etc.
Yeah, be careful. Wash your hands. Whenever you come back home, take off your clothes.
Take
Be
one
with,
shower.
yes, take a good shower because this thing is it's really bad. If we get distracted, we can have this disease and or even transmit to older people in our family, our parents, our grandparents, and then it's very boring. But okay,
Yeah.
Hapakia, it's very nice to have you here. Super welcome. So we have one more week. We're almost finishing unit 10. So I'm very happy. That means in a very short time, we will finish the book. Okay. So have I already given you the dates of our test? Our next
No.
test? No, not yet. So let me give you now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, it's no problem. Super simple. So let me. Excuse me a bit.
No problem.
Wow. Sorry. Gosh. Sorry. Oh. I'm getting the file here, okay, with the dates, so I can tell you when your next test is going to
Okay.
be. Just a
The
second.
next text is
Yes, the
unit 10,
final. Yeah,
11, and 12. Okay.
yes, exactly. The final one. Yes, exactly. Drink some water. Okay, it's going to be on October 11th. Yeah,
October 11th.
yes, October 11th. And
Okay.
yeah, and the project will be on October 13th.
But
So
October, what's the date? I don't listen.
13th, October 11th and 13th. So let me write it down here for you. 2 days because it's the progress test and the project. Okay. It will be nice for you because in between here, there is a holiday. October 12th is a national holiday.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Day of the
our,
kids.
yeah,
Children's Day. No.
Children's Day and Our Lady of Mercy. Yeah, Our Lady of our Patron's Day.
Yeah.
Our Saint Patron's Day. So it will be a national holiday. So if you need to work on your project, you can do it. You know, the final touches. If you want to give the final touches on your project, you can do that on the previous day.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so it will be nice. That's why, right? We are just finishing unit 10. So, hi, Kawani. Good afternoon,
Hi,
dear.
teacher.
Good to see you. Oh, how nice. How
Good
was
to
your
see you too.
weekend?
Sorry, I'm late.
No problem. That's okay. I was a little late here too. I was taking care of my mother who just arrived when it was time to start my class. So I was a little late myself. No problem. Super welcome, Kawani. That's all right. So here, Kawani, we have the dates of our final test. So if you want to take notes and write it down, October 11th will be our final test, and October 13th will be the project presentation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Great. So let's clear that. And let's move on to our page 119, which is the second part of unit 10.4. And this is like a review of comparatives of equality. All right. So let's take a look there. Sorry. Okie dokie. Here we are. Oh, right, people. Can you see that? Remember, guys, this lesson talks about performances. Remember that. We are talking about performances, and in this lesson specifically, on this page, we are comparing things, and we are using at this part of the lesson comparatives of equality, things that are similar or not similar. And we saw last class how we can do this in English, right? So here, look. We learned how to use the words as and as with an adjective to show that something is similar or the same, okay? And when they are not similar or not the same, we learned how to use the word not or the negative, okay? Here, for example, we have watching something on TV isn't as exciting as going to a live performance. So this is different. It's not the same. Okay. Then after doing that, we're going to just practice a little bit more by doing the activity here in number 6. Write your own sentence comparing the two things in each item. Use as, or not as plus an adjective. But you can also use less plus an adjective plus the word then if you want, okay? More than one answer is possible because it's about your opinion. It's something personal, okay? It's your own sentence. So here in the first one, you have watching a soccer game on TV is not as expensive as going to a soccer game. Of course, guys, because when you are watching on TV, you don't have to buy the ticket. You don't have to pay for a snack. If you feel hungry, you don't have to buy drinks. So of course, you don't spend that much money that you do when you go to a stadium. All right. So it's not as expensive as going to a soccer game. Or another option, you can say, watching a soccer game on TV is less expensive than going to a soccer game. So observe the possibilities here. We have two possibilities. The first one, we can use as plus the adjective, okay, and then as again. Or we can use the green one, less, oh man, sorry. Let me erase this here. Then let me get the pen again and choose this. We can say less. And then we use the word then because we are saying that they are different because one is less than the other, okay? So watching a soccer game on TV is less expensive than going to a soccer game. On the other hand, I can also say that watching a game on TV is not as expensive as going to a soccer game. So it's different, all right? Because going to a soccer game is more expensive, all right, people? But you don't need to use more expensive here, right? So let's try to do number 2 together. Reading a book, watching a movie based on the book. So what do you think? As you noticed, the adjective is not here. You can choose the adjective, okay? So you can use the adjective good, for example. Then or you can use the adjective interesting if you like it. You can say, for example, reading a book is, what do you think? Is as interesting as watching a movie based on the book, or is less interesting, or is the other way around? Watching a movie based on the book is not as interesting as reading a book. Which one do you think is best? Reading a book or watching a movie based on the book?
Watching a movie.
Yeah, do you think this one is better?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So you can start with this. Reading a book is not as interesting. Let's go. Let's do this. So let's put this together, okay? Reading a book is not as interesting as watching a movie based on that that or on the book. Okay. So reading a book is not as interesting as watching a movie based on the book because the second one is more interesting. Okay. All right. Okay, people. Clear? Yes?
Yeah.
Good. Now, number 3, you don't need to put 2 examples for each one. Okay, let's just do one. Some people, guys, some people prefer watching a movie. So you can invert, okay? You can put watching a movie based on the book is not as interesting as reading a book. Some people prefer reading a book. So you invert, all right? All right, let's see number 3. Listening to music on the radio and going to a live concert. Which one do you prefer? Come on, guys, which one do you prefer?
Listen to music on the radio.
You prefer listening to music on the radio? Yeah?
Yeah.
You think it's more exciting?
Yeah, I like much because don't have some people.
Okay, all right, okay,
Me too.
all
I
right.
prefer listening to music.
You prefer listening, okay, okay, good. So you can put, so you start like this. You can use the second example. For example, you can put here, listening to music on the radio is less expensive than going to a live concert, for example. Okay? Because going to a live concert is more expensive, isn't it? So let's do it. Listening to music less expensive than going to a live concert. Okay, so listening to music on the radio is less expensive than going to a live concert. Does everybody agree? Yes. Okay, good. Next one, reading about a fashion show or going to a fashion show. Which one is better? What do you think? What do you think?
Working as
What do you think? Reading about a fashion show or going to a fashion show?
where are
I
you?
think,
I'm here, number 5.
Oh, thank you.
I think he's a prefer going to a fashion show.
So going to a fashion show is more interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, right? So let's put it there. Sorry, guys. Today I'm very sleepy because last night I couldn't sleep very well. So let's go. So reading about a fashion show, let's put it this way. Reading about a fashion show is not as exciting. Let's use the word exciting. Okay? It's not as exciting as going to a fashion show. So reading about a fashion show is not, just put the verb to be in the negative, okay? And then you put as plus adjective plus s, okay? Just that. Now, number 6, watching the Olympic Games on TV and going to the Olympic Games. Which one, guys? Which one is more interesting?
Watch the Olympic Games on TV.
Yes, do you think it's more interesting?
Yes, I don't like sports too much.
Ah, okay. William prefers going to the Olympic Games. So you decide, okay, guys? I mean, you put the one you prefer, okay? I like to go to the Olympic Games. I think it's nice to be there. So watching the games on TV is not as interesting as, so let's put it there. Let's go. Watching the Olympic Games. If you want, if you think it's the other way around, you can put a different sentence. You can say, going to the Olympic Games is not as interesting as watching the games on TV. Okay? Since I prefer the second one, I'm going to start with watching the Olympic Games, okay? So watching the Olympic Games on TV is not as interesting as going to the Olympic Games. Okay, so watching is not as interesting as going, because I think going is more interesting. If you think watching is more interesting, so you start your sentence using the second part, okay? You say, going to the Olympic Games is not as interesting as watching the Olympic Games on TV, all right? And you can also use the second example like this. Watching the Olympic Games on TV is less interesting than going to the Olympic Games. Or if you want, you can say that it's less expensive, because it is expensive when you go to the games, because you have to pay the airplane ticket, because you travel, you have to pay for the entrance in the stadiums. You have to spend a lot of money. Wow, I'm losing my voice. Okay, so you spend a lot of money, especially when the games happen in a faraway continent like Asia. Now in Japan, for example, do you know how much a ticket to Japan is? Do you know? Do you have any idea? An airplane ticket to Japan. The cheapest one, the cheapest I found, just for curiosity, it was around 16,000. Yes, 16 to 18,000 reais. This is the cheapest one. It means that if you pay 16,000 like this. What we put here? Oh my God. Round trip. Okay, round trip. If you buy a ticket and you pay 16,000, it means that it will take you a long time to arrive there, like more or less 24, 25 hours to get to Tokyo. One-way trip, 24 hours. Because you have to stop over lots of places. You will have a lot of stopovers and maybe connections. You have to change planes. So it's a tiresome trip. It's not a direct flight. So that's why it's cheaper. The regular price, like a more direct flight with only one stopover, is around 24, 25,000 reais. Yes, it's very expensive. So if you decide, suppose if the Olympic Games are in Asia or in any country in Asia, Russia, China, trip is really expensive. Yeah, really expensive. So it's
The
really
next Olympic Games is in the France.
are in Paris. Yeah.
Or in Paris.
Yeah, in Paris, the tickets are a little cheaper. They are around 8,000. Not so expensive. So if you want to go to Paris, start saving money now. All right. So let's go to number 7. Watching a sport or playing a sport. Sorry guys, I have a sore throat and a little bit of coughing because you know, cold is running in the family here, so everybody has a cold. So that's why I have this little sore throat. Okay, guys. So sorry for that. Okay. So let's see. Watching a sport or playing the sport. Which one do you prefer? Playing or just watching?
Play.
Play. Okay. So how can you make this sentence? Go ahead.
Playing the sport is no. Play the sport as more interest into.
Think again. If you say as, you cannot use more. Okay. So think again.
play the sport um, as in I don't Ryan kasi possible.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because playing the sport is more interesting than watching a sport, right? Okay, but in the exercise, we can't use more. In the exercise, yeah, in the exercise, we cannot use more. We can use only as, or not as, or we can use less, okay?
Okay.
So if we can't use more, then we have to start using watching a sport is less, okay? Right?
Okay.
We have to change the sentence. We have to start the sentence with this part that we don't like. We don't like watching.
Okay.
Right? So we have to start like this. I'm going to put here. Look, watching a sport. Let's go. Watching a sport is less interesting. Oh my God. Oh, she can't even write. Is less interesting than playing the sport. My brain is not functioning well today. So watching a sport is less interesting than playing the sport. Now it's okay, because when I say this, it's the same as playing the sport is more interesting, okay? All right, people.
Okay.
There, okay, you got it? All right. So for us to, make sure we really learned this point, I separated another exercise here, not on the book, okay? So let me clear this. Can I clear the annotations? Did you do everything? Yeah, can I clear? Yes, guys. Okay, let me clear.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Can you see this? Yes? Can you see this? Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So this is very simple and it gives us some extra practice on comparatives of equality and inequality. So here we have just to use as for affirmative and not as for negative. When it's negative, they put the word here, not, okay? All right, so let me just maximize a little bit, okay? All right, so let's see the first one. When it's equal, you don't have the indication with the word not, okay? So the first one, Sam remember, we have to include the verb. And in this case here, it's the verb to be, okay?
Sam is tall Sam has tall as.
All right, people. First, we put the verb. Then we put the first S. Then the adjective. Then the second S. So Sam is as tall as me. Okay, guys. Do you understand? Yes, we use the verb to be. But just tell me, do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. Now here, the second one is negative. So come on, let's do it. How can we do the second one?
Portugal is not
Portugal is not as
Mhm.
big as.
Okay, very good. Portugal is not as big as Spain. Okay, guys, if you want, you can put here isn't, no problem. All right, now, number 3.
I am
Mm-hmm.
as old as Pamela.
Very good. Affirmative. I am as old as Pamela. We are the same age. I am as old as Pamela. Okay. Number 4. Negative.
Rabbit isn't as
Mhm.
fast as a fox.
Excellent. A rabbit isn't as fast
as a fox.
as a fox. I must include, when I'm comparing two things and I have a complement after the adjective, then I have to use the second as, okay? If I have the complement, if I have the other noun, then I have to use the second as, okay? So a rabbit isn't as fast as a fox, okay? Number 5, Helen's hair.
As long
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Helen's hair is as long as Sarah's.
Okay. Helen's hair is as long as Sarah's. So their hair is exactly the same. They have the same length. Okay. They are both long. Next one. Number 6. You
You are
You are as happy
mhm,
as.
yes. You are as happy as always. Okay. Right. Number 7. A cat, negative.
She is. No, but
Negative.
that's when I had it. I'm in the 18. Sorry. A cat um, is not
Mhm,
as dangerous as
mhm.
a tiger. A tiger.
Okay. Now it's okay. A cat is not, or a cat isn't as dangerous as a tiger. Number 8. She
As intelligent
mhm,
as me.
she is as intelligent as me. Bananas.
Are
Mhm,
as good as apples.
very good. Perfect. Bananas are as good as apples. And now number 10, negative. Sweden. Sweden is not
As hot as Mexico.
as hot as Mexico. Oh, yeah, it's there. Okay, guys, that's it. Everything correct. So here, click on finish.
Best.
Yeah. Yes, here because I put isn't instead of is not. So a rabbit is not as fast as. So just because we contracted, but everything is okay. Okay. All right, 9 out of 10. Hey guys, it's just because we contracted. All right, people. So this exercise is posted here on your Google Classroom page for you to do, okay? So let's go back to our page here on the book, okay? All right, people. So very nice. We're not going to do number 7, okay, guys? And here, this writing skill here, number 8, this is only about checking your work. When you write a text, they say that you should check your spelling. So let's take a look there. Okay, look, remember to check your writing for spelling errors before you send your writing. You should always check your spelling errors. Use a dictionary for help when you aren't sure how to spell an ing form. You can also find the spelling of comparative and superlative adjectives in a dictionary. So if you don't know how to use an adjective in a comparative form and how to spell correctly, you can check a dictionary, no problem, okay? Here we have an example using the share verb, okay? Like shares in the present, sharing, ing. Look, we dropped the E and shared in the simple past. To have or use something with another person. I share a bedroom with my sister. Fast adjective, faster comparative, fastest superlative. Just some ideas. Okay, people, this is not a big deal. So here in number 9, they want us to find a spelling or grammar error and then correct. So let's see if you can find the mistakes there. Okay, let's see the first one here. The first one, where is the mistake or the error? You can see right in the beginning. Look, We are beginning the sentence with a verb, and the verb is not correct. Look, you can't start a sentence with a verb and the verb is not with ing. This is not okay. Yes, very good. Excellent, William. So here should be going, okay? Going, okay? Going to the theater. Now the second one, where is the mistake? Yes, here it's the mistake.
S.
Very good. So then, okay. Very good. Less expensive than. Number 3, where is the mistake? Here, yes. Very good. It's double M, swimming. Okay, people. Swimming. Number 4, in here, where is the mistake? Right, very good. Yes, here we have the adjective harder with the word more. So we don't use that. This is totally wrong. So no, we don't use more here. This is out. Theater actors work harder than actors in movies. So this is totally out, okay? Theater actors work harder. Number 5. Where is the mistake? Yes, the spelling. Here, expensive. So it's a typo. We write with X, not with S. Watching a concert on TV is less expensive. Very good, people. You're very good at this. Number 6. Where is the mistake?
Watching golf is not as interesting as watching.
Excellent. It's missing the other S. So here we have to put S. Okay. As interesting as. Okay. Excellent, guys. You're amazing. Congratulations. So let's check out the answers. Yes, there you go. Everything. Let me just clear my annotation. So, all right. The first one, going, then swimming harder, expensive, as interesting as. Okay. All right, people, any questions? No, is everything okay? Can I close?
Yeah.
Professora,
Yes, go ahead, Rebecca.
Kawane,
Oh, go, Kawane.
minha internet não tá muito boa. Já tá voltando a de novo. posso ir um pouco mais cedo?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, just a moment. Just a moment. Can you write? Can you write on the chat? I can't hear you very well. I think it's your connection. Okay. Write a message. Okay, I will check it out. So let's try to go to the next page and then. All right, guys, this is the focus of our lesson today. After we reviewed the comparatives. Yes, no problem, Kawane, that's okay. Don't worry. So let's take a look here. Are you busy tomorrow? Okay, look at our characters, guys. Look at the pictures. What do you think Kevin is saying? What do you think? Take a look there. Just a second, okay? I'm saving the picture that I just took. Okay, so what do you think, guys, Kevin is saying? No idea. Yes, it's difficult to tell, right? The only thing we know is that they are at school, right? That's all we know. So watch the video. What does Kevin invite Max and Andy to do? So let's watch that. I'm going to turn on the sound.
Hey Max, what's going on?
Hey, Kev. I'm on my way to the library.
Oh, well, I was wondering, are you busy tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow? No, I don't think I'm busy. Why?
Well, there's a tennis match tomorrow and I have 3 free tickets. And I know you like tennis, so would you like to come?
Tennis? Sure, that sounds good.
Great. Oh, I see Andy over there. I'll ask him. Cool. Hey.
Kevin, what's going on?
Oh, I have great news. I got these. They're tickets to the big tennis match tomorrow. So I was wondering, are you busy tomorrow afternoon? Do you want to come?
Sorry, Kevin. I can't make it.
You can't?
But thanks for inviting me. Max and I have tickets to see Phil in the play.
We do. All right. Sorry, Kevin.
Oh, no problem. See you later. I'll ask Sam.
But I really love tennis.
Okay, fine. We'll go to the play another time.
Okay, Kevin,
Hey,
wait
Kevin,
up.
wait up.
All right. So what does Kevin invite Max and Andy to do?
go to the. I don't listen the place, but he have 3 tickets.
He has tickets. Yes, very
Yeah.
good. Yes, to go to a match. Do you remember the name of the sport?
No.
All right. So I will play one more time. We'll try to get it.
Okay.
All right, no problem. That's okay. Listen one more time. Is the audio okay? Yes, can you hear?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, good.
Hey Max, what's going on?
Hey, Kev, I'm on my way to the library.
Oh, well, I was wondering, are you busy tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow? No, I don't think I'm busy. Why?
Well, there's a tennis match tomorrow and I have 3 free tickets. And I know you like tennis, so would you like to come?
Okay, so what is Kevin inviting his friends to do?
Tennis.
Okay. So he's inviting his friends to go to a tennis match tomorrow. All right. Do you like tennis, guys?
No.
Yeah, not many people do. Not many people do. I do. I like tennis. I would go with him right away for sure. But not many people like tennis. Okay. So let's take a look at some notes here about making, accepting, and refusing invitations. So how do we make invitations in English? How do we approach a person and say that we have tickets to go somewhere and we would like that person to go with us? How can we do that? So look, when we invite a friend to do something, we often first ask if the person is available. Okay? Examples. Are you doing anything tonight? Or are you busy tomorrow? So this is more polite, okay? This is more polite than just go ahead and straight away invite the person to do what you want to do. Okay. When friends say they are available, they often add why or why do you ask? Then you can explain and invite them. Look at the example here. Are you busy tonight? No. Why? I have tickets to a basketball game. Do you want to come? Sure, I'd love to. Okay. When we accept an invitation, we often add a positive comment. Thanks, that sounds great. So this is very important when we accept an invitation. It's so important that I would like to highlight this part. So let me highlight this one here. What a great idea. Oh, come. Okay. Instead of just saying, oh yes, thanks. No, try to add a positive comment, okay? All right. When friends reject an invitation, they often explain why. So, example, do you want to go for coffee later? Then, in a polite way, you can say, I'd love to, but I need to go grocery shopping. I'd love to, but I need to go grocery shopping. So you have to be polite and say, instead of saying, oh no, I can't, or simply, sorry, I can't. Don't do that, okay? Instead, it's better to say, oh, I'd really love to, but I need to do something else, or I need to study, or, okay? So this is nice, I'd love to, but, and then you give an explanation, or sorry, I can't. And then you explain the reason why you can't. Okay. All right. So here, oh, let me highlight the beginning. When you ask if the person is available first, okay? This is very important. Okay, guys, I know time's up. We have to go. Okay, I know we have to go. So I would like just to show you this next part here before we go. Just to conclude this part, watch the video again and complete the invitations. Okay, let me just show you the answers to that. Okay, this is how they completed the conversation. So if you can just copy the missing parts, just for you to know how to complete the dialogue. Look, well, I was wondering, are you busy tomorrow? Okay, why? So first, he wants to know if he is free, if he's available. Then he asks, he invites, would you like to come? Then Max says, oh, tennis, sure. Okay. Another way to ask, do you want to come, when he's talking to Kevin? I mean, when he's talking to Andy, and then Andy says, sorry, Kevin, I can't make it. I can't make it. It's a way to say, I can't do it. I can't go. Okay, guys. So if you want, you can take a picture. Okay. There's a little bit more here. You can't? And then Andy says, oh, thanks for inviting me. It's a polite way to say thank you for the invitation. Okay. Right? Okay. All right, people, can I close? Yes, good. All right, so we are done here. Next class, we finish the other part. No problem at all, okay, guys? So for homework, you can do online practice unit 10.4 and take a look at the files about inviting, accepting, and refusing. Here, there are some very useful phrases that we use for inviting. Okay, guys? So no problem at all. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you, Kawane, Rebecca, Manu, William. Thank you, everybody, for coming. It was awesome having you all here. Okay, guys. Hope to see you again on Wednesday. Bye-bye, people. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. Bye-bye.
I have a nice week, a nice day.
You too, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Melhores. Bye.
Oh, thank you. Bye.